Making Waves in the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches, the best way to experience Florida, and by the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County, the voice of Palm Beach County's boating community. Proudly produced in partnership with the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission. On this episode of Making Waves in the Palm Beaches, we're sailing into the ultimate coastal adventures that make this destination a true boater's paradise. First up, we'll reel in the action at the Chase and Tails fishing tournament in Jupiter, where competition, caring, conservation, and big catches take center stage here in the sport fishing capital of the world. Then we'll glide onto the water with the North Palm Beach Rowing Club, showcasing teamwork, endurance, and the beauty of rowing along the Palm Beach's pristine waterways. And finally, we'll set sail with the Palm Beach Sailing Club, where tradition, skill, and ocean adventure inspire the next generation of sailors. From tournaments to traditions and everything in between, this is Waterfront Wonders, only on Making Waves in the Palm Beaches, where life is always better on the water. Making Waves in the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches, the best way to experience Florida, and by the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County, the voice of Palm Beach County's boating community. Proudly produced in partnership with the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission.
This is Chase and Tails. Let's go fishing.
My name is Alyssa Freeman. I'm the Executive Director for the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County, and we are here at the Chase and Tails KDW Fishing Tournament. And it is one of the largest fishing tournaments here in Palm Beach County. They average about 150 to 200 boats every year, and it goes to a great cause too. So Chase and Tails is a fishing tournament in memory of Chase Warren, and Summer Warren started this tournament for her son.
I am Summer Warren, the Executive Director of Chase and Tails KDW Fishing Tournament, Chase and Tails Foundation. We created Chase and Tails in 2013 after losing our son Chase at 10 months old. We actually made a promise to him that if we were able to, we would help children like him. He passed away from a fatal neurological disease at 10 months old. So what we did is we created Chase and Tails KDW, a Kingfish Dolphin Wahoo tournament. And what we do is we provide financial assistance to needy families with children battling life-threatening illnesses. We provide financial assistance for mortgages, therapies that are not paid for. We help them purchase vehicles. I just paid for one lady whose air conditioner broke in her car and she was transporting medically fragile children. And we also have a program through the local Palm Beach Children's Hospital where we provide free meals to all of the families that are currently in the PICU unit. Currently, this is our 12th year. The community has welcomed us with open arms. Can't be more grateful for that. So Jupiter is one of the best fishing destinations you can go to. You can go a mile offshore and you will catch a sailfish, you will catch a wahoo, you will catch tuna, whereas other places you have to go 40, 50 miles offshore to catch those kind of fish. So this is a huge fishing destination because of how quickly you can get to the fish.
So the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County has been a longtime supporter of this fishing tournament, a longtime sponsor. So we help promote the tournament to all of our members and the marine industry at large, but we also support it through sponsorship dollars. So we're happy to do that. And we also have a Calcutta going on during the fishing tournament every year. And so for $50, anybody that's fishing in the tournament can enter to win an additional $1,000 if they have the heaviest fish on the board as what we call our boater members.
We can't be more grateful for Marine Industries Association. They help us with our social media. They also donate to us. They also donate an extra $1,000 to the team that wins and is also a member. So they're incredible.
Making Waves in the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches, the best way to experience Florida, and by the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County, the voice of Palm Beach County's boating community. Proudly produced in partnership with the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission. In the Palm Beaches, boating isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. All right, I'm gonna give this a try. Today on Making Waves, we're trading engines for endurance and discovering one of the most powerful ways to experience the water, rowing. We're here with the North Palm Beach Rowing Club, where teamwork meets the tide and every stroke tells a story. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Making Waves in the Palm Beaches. I'm Alyssa Freeman, and we are out here on the water where calm meets power. Because right behind me, you'll see the North Palm Beach Rowing Club doing what they do best, gliding through the intracoastal with precision, strength, and pure teamwork. They tell me rowing looks easy, so naturally, I had to try it. Rowing is one of the most beautiful sports you'll ever watch, and one of the toughest sports you'll ever try. It's full body fitness, it's technique, it's discipline, and it's one of the most peaceful ways to experience the Palm Beaches. Rowing is like boating and athletics fused together, part endurance sport, part watercraft mastery. Every movement is coordinated. Legs drive, core stabilizes, arms finish, and the boat glides like it's floating on air. And what most people don't realize is rowing is one of the best workouts in the world. It builds strength, cardio, posture, balance, and mental focus, all while you're out here soaking in these incredible South Florida views. The North Palm Beach Rowing Club is more than just a team, it's a community. You've got seasoned rowers, beginners, students, adults, all learning the same thing, how to move as one. Let's meet the people who make this club such a force on the water. All right, I'm here with Jock Merriam, co-founder of the North Palm Beach Rowing Club. I just got out on the water, it was a fantastic experience. Jock, tell us what's going on right now.
Right now, the kids who are here, about 20 or so today, will be going out on the water. They're all from various schools in the area, and they come here to row. Most of them have started as novices, and we take them all the way through high school, from middle school through high school. So today is a Saturday morning practice. We probably have 20 or 25 kids here today. That's typical for any weekend. We're about to go out for 2 hours of training in various configurations of boats on the water. So we'll see how they do, but they're all incrementally progressing through their training program, getting ready for some racing in the spring.
And how often do they practice?
They practice 6 days a week.
Wow.
Most come for 4 or 5, but generally it's a 6-day program, including Saturday mornings.
And a couple hours
Each time.
Yeah.
Yes, they do land training as well as water training, and we take them through the full gamut of skills and conditioning programs that they're going to need to be able to compete well.
Jock, tell us about these boats.
These boats are really well-made, high-end, high-quality boats that are the same boats that people race in around the world. These are singles for one person, doubles, quads, and even eights. So we can get any configuration of competitive rower in any boat that we need. And they will learn to control those boats just like they would at a college or some university. So the boats range in size from 20 feet to 60 feet.
Wow.
And have anywhere from 1 to 9 people in them, counting the coxswain in a large boat. So the boats are expensive. We have about 30 of them, but they're anywhere from $12,000 for the singles to maybe $40,000 or $50,000 for an eighth. So they're not cheap, they're high-end, high-quality boats.
All All right, so Jack, I'm seeing a lot of these names on the boats. Can you tell me how the boats get named?
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's a tradition in the community, but the boat we're standing in front of happens to be called the Veterans. And that is to acknowledge that we have veterans in the club, and those of us who started the club were all veterans. So this was a boat that we dedicated, my daughter and I, to help get that thought through the kids' knowledge base so they would understand there's something there. You can name a boat if you buy the boat, and we have a way of screening the names, but it's a tradition in the rowing world to name boats for people or for events or other kind of things. So that's how we do it.
Jack, I'm seeing a lot of boats out here with motors. So what do we use these for?
These are our coaching launches, and they have to be on the water. We have certain ratios of coaching to kids that we have to maintain just for safety, and they're there for safety, and they're also there for coaching on the water. So we have 4 launches on the water at all times, and we have a couple more like this one you see going down now that we can move in and add to the fleet if we need to, based on the number of kids.
These look really heavy, but they're not that heavy. So I'm gonna show you that you can easily lift it up, see?
This boat is carbon fiber. It weighs about 30 pounds, fully loaded with the rigger and the seats and everything in it. It's a single, so one person should be able to easily lift it up and carry it, drop it in the water, and get in and go.
So Jack, here in the Palm Beaches, obviously it's paradise. We live in or near the water. And so rowing is really popular here in Florida and in the Palm Beaches. Why is this good for students to get involved in?
This is a sport that's got many benefits for young kids. First of all, it gets them out on the water in this beautiful place we live. The Intercoastal is a true treasure for the county, and we want them to know and appreciate that, which they do. It's also a great sport for teamwork, learning to get along with people, because you don't know every day exactly who you're going to be boated with. And you're going to have to learn to row with that person or those people. It's good in that sense. You saw people coming down with boats, carrying equipment, rolling, coaching launches in and out. There's a lot of teamwork. And one of the things I hear from most of the kids who come here is, since they come from different schools, they like the fact that they're no longer in the same cliques that they're in their schools. They meet friends from across the county from different schools, and it's a very positive thing. Plus, they're off their cell phones, they're getting exercise in a beautiful setting like this.
They're learning a lot of life skills.
They're learning a lot of life skills,
yeah.
And they talk about it often, and we've had people come back years after they were here as a child and row with us and stay with us forever. So it's got a long-term effect.
This sport takes practice, patience, and precision, but the reward is unbelievable.
Alex, let's try and get a little bit more rotation out around that pin. Really reach out with that outside arm, allow your body to rotate in towards that pin. Get a little bit longer.
Rowing is a sport that teaches more than strength. It teaches structure, responsibility, focus, teamwork. And for many young athletes, it becomes a lifelong pathway on and off the water.
There, that catch looks pretty good. Let's keep the focus. Get those hands low at the finish. Pull that blade out and get it feathered, keeping those hands low all the way through the recovery.
And what I love most is the values this club builds: respect, discipline, and community right here in the Palm Beaches.
In the double through the bridge, let's let it run just past the bridge in the double.
So whether you're looking for a new fitness challenge, a water sport with real purpose, or just an unforgettable way to experience Palm Beach County, Florida, check out the North Palm Beach Rowing Club, making waves in the Palm Beaches. We did it. Coming up next, we're gonna meet the Commodore of the Palm Beach Sailing Club. Making Waves in the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches, the best way to experience Florida, and by the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County, the voice of Palm Beach County's boating community. Proudly produced in partnership with the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission. Welcome to Making Waves in the Palm Beaches, where sunshine, salt air, and world-class waterfront experiences come together in one incredible destination. Today, we're charting a course to a true gem of the local boating community, the Palm Beach Sailing Club. Located along the beautiful Intracoastal in West Palm Beach, Florida, the Palm Beach Sailing Club is a hub for sailors of all ages and skill levels, from first-time youth sailors to seasoned racers chasing the wind. One of the club's biggest highlights is its youth sailing program, where young sailors learn confidence, teamwork, and lifelong skills on the water. In the Palm Beaches, it's more than a lesson. It's an adventure powered by wind and curiosity.
This morning, we've got a few things going on, really. Right now, I'm working with the 420 team. So a group of, like 13 to 16-year-olds working on the fundamentals of racing. There's also a competitive opti team here as well with 2 coaches. And then we have Learn to Sail going on too. So lots of kids of all ages and all sorts of boats and all different skill ages. You've really got to be an independent thinker in sailing. You've really got to take initiative. These kids are responsible for setting up their boats, getting themselves out on the water. It teaches you a lot about how to make decisions, how to work with other people. It isn't always the easiest thing, but there's always something to be learned every time you get on the water. There's a lot that goes into sailing. Communication is number one when you're sailing with more than one person. They really have to work as a team, come up with their decision making together. They each have their own role, whether it's which sails they're controlling or steering the boat, hiking the boat flat, utilizing sail controls. There's a lot of little things that go into sailing, and when you're with a partner, it's really important that you're on the same page.
New to sailing? No problem. The Palm Beach Sailing Club offers comprehensive adult instruction designed to get beginners confidently out on the water. Whether you're learning how to trim sails, steer into the wind, or master navigation, experienced instructors make the learning process exciting, safe, and accessible. Membership at the Palm Beach Sailing Club means more than access to boats. It means joining a vibrant waterfront community right here in the Palm Beaches. From social sails to special events, members connect through a shared love of the ocean, adventure, and coastal living. It's truly a lifestyle where friendships are built dockside and memories are made out on the water. Joining me now is Commodore Aaron Warmus with the Palm Beach Sailing Club.
Great to be here. The Palm Beach Sailing Club has been here since 1966 on Lake Worth. It provides sailing opportunities for its members. We have adult programs, kids programs. It's great to have a piece of history where we can talk about sailing history and the sport of sailing and share that with the next generation. So this is our Opti fleet. We have a lot of different youth sailing. Optis are generally from about 5 and 6 to 11 and 12s. And it's a great boat to go out and go sailing in. It's amazing when you see them out there, just having a great time sailing a boat on their own.
Thank you, Commodore. By the way, I've never met a Commodore before. What do you do? What does a Commodore do?
So a Commodore is essentially the chairman of the board at the sailing club. So I'm the Commodore, we have a vice Commodore, a rear Commodore, a fleet Commodore.
It's like a board of directors.
Yep.
Fancier names.
Fancier names, and you get to wear white pants.
I love it. And loafers.
Loafers.
So tell us, what are some fun sailing words, terms?
So I find fascinating to find stuff that's been started off with sailing that is now used in everyday language, like tide over. Like, I need something to tide me over. So what happens is, when the tide is coming in and there's no wind, what you'll do is you'll put your anchor out while the tide is coming out. And then when the tide comes in, you'll move with the tide. And even when there's no wind, you can still, just by taking your anchor out and in with the tide, you can move from spaces. So the word, tide me over came from that sailing terminology, and they're everywhere. And that's what I like about the sailing club and the sport of sailing, is that it is an ancient sport that, once you understand it, you start to take to it instinctively, and you learn things that are not taught anywhere today. Just by being out here on the water and seeing the kids out here, that they're learning all that stuff and they're being able to enjoy the sport and carry on the legacy of sailing.
Good job, guys.
Nice job!
Wow. Here in the Palm Beaches, year-round sunshine and steady coastal winds create ideal conditions for sailing, relaxing, and exploring the scenic Intracoastal Waterway. And for those who love a little competition, the club's races and regattas bring high-energy excitement to the local sailing scene. From friendly club races to thrilling regattas, sailors test their skills, strategy, and teamwork on the open water. There's nothing like the adrenaline of a regatta in the Palm Beaches, the wind, the water, and the competition. From youth sailors discovering the magic of the wind, to adults learning new skills, to competitive racers chasing the horizon, the Palm Beach Sailing Club is truly making waves in the Palm Beaches boating community.
So the history of the club is really on this wall here. It started in 1966 by folks who just had boats who wanted to sail in Lake Worth and the ocean. And in the late 90s, we bought this property. We've had all these Commodores that you see on the wall over the years, and I'm happy to be part of the legacy moving forward.
I'm sure there's some great stories that happen at this bar.
Some of them might even be true.
So, whether you're looking to learn, sail, race, or become part of a passionate maritime community, the Palm Beach Sailing Club offers an unforgettable experience on the water. For more coastal adventures, ocean inspiration, and incredible waterfront stories, keep making waves with us right here in the Palm Beaches.
Engines roaring, sun on the rise, blue water stretching to endless skies. We're making waves in the Palm Beaches where the water meets the sky. Every ride's an adventure, feel the freedom, let it fly.